Only on 5 tonight, kids across Southern Oregon and Northern California are preparing to start school in a matter of weeks. But amid this pandemic, that comes with risk, not just to them, but to their families, loved ones, teachers, school staff, and much more. Tonight, in part 1 of Education in Southern Oregon, An Uncertain Future, NBC5's Devin Gooden hears from parents about the difficult decision they're faced with this fall.
But at the end of the day, my family is most important to me. So I'm going to do what I can to protect my family.
As school inches closer, parents are conflicted about coronavirus risks on campus this fall. Grants Pass mom Mona Pinon has 5 kids, 4 in the Grants Pass school district. Her youngest son is a cancer survivor and immune compromised, so he's especially at risk for coronavirus.
I see things through different goggles than the rest of the world. I've watched my son to the point of death. And so for me, it's like I want to do everything that I can to make sure that he has good quality of life, but also that he has a good education.
Many parents and guardians are juggling those same issues, the importance of education and everything else kids get from school versus the increased risk to their children and their families.
I'm willing to jump into that situation and recognize that I could get it, my kids could get it, we could have this, but also realize that that's just kind of part of a lot of things.
Medford mom Mackenzie Israelson has 4 kids from 5 to 13. She supports kids going back to school and thinks they'll benefit from in-person learning, but she also wants to keep people safe.
I definitely don't want to pass it on to teachers and things like that. Maybe would be my greatest concern.
Parents got a taste of how their kids would handle distance learning this spring. Some already know it's not best for their children.
That's not learning anything. That's just asking a bunch of questions, marking yes. So I feel like the substance wasn't there for them to take in.
Schools will be better prepared this fall after having spent much of the summer planning for some level of online learning.
I think that's going to relieve a lot of the fears of a lot of the people in the community.
And Mona still doesn't know what she and her family will do, but she's not alone. A new poll from the Kaiser Family Foundation found that about 60% of families are in favor of opening later to minimize the risk of infection. And another poll from the Federation of Children found that about 40% of parents are more likely to homeschool after COVID-19 lockdowns. With a lot of uncertainty still facing parents this fall, more are turning to non-traditional forms of school, like online school or homeschooling pods, to give their kids safe, stable options for the fall.
So we've actually had a lot of demand for the fall that we can't meet. We have almost 600 people on the wait list for our school for the fall.
Logos Public Charter School in Medford operates on a hybrid model, much like the one most Southern Oregon school districts are considering for school this upcoming fall. It allows families to choose how many days they want kids in school and provides homeschooling curriculum and support on the days students are home. The school says it was simply a small hop and not a full jump to accommodate pandemic mandates in March.
There's families that are pretty concerned about what's going on in the world, and they may want to make that choice for a season, and they wanted a program that like Logos that knows how to help them succeed.
Despite the uncertainty surrounding coronavirus and the many options parents have for their kids, most parents agree this school year can't and won't look the same as years past.
When they go back to school, it's not even going to be the same as when they left.
In Medford, Devin Gooden, NBC5 News.